back here in the final segment of our program, The Platform, and we are talking about a number of things surrounding the 50th anniversary of NIGAD International, the golden jubilee of that fashion phenomenon in the Bahamas, as well as around the world. Maddox, you know your grandfather is an international fashion mogul?
Yes.
Yes? Have you been to the various factories?
Yes, I've been to some. There's been some in Canada and in New York and all over the world, basically.
Okay. So you've been to the one in Canada.
Yes.
How large is it?
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. Okay.
It's pretty good for fashion, like really good for fashion.
Yes.
Obviously, everything is about fashion over there. Everybody's focused. Everybody tries hard to do the best they can do.
Are you going to be in the fashion business when you leave school?
No, I'm gonna try do more sports and teaching other people to be what they want to be.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay, so you're going to leave the fashion business to your mom and others, eh?
I guess. If that's what she
Where do you go to school?
Pardon?
Where do you attend school?
I'm attending school like right now.
No, where?
Where?
Oh.
What's the name of your school?
Meridian.
Meridian, okay, very good. And you're 11.
Yes.
All right, so you are getting there. You're going in high school, or it's at the Meridian High School?
No, I'm going to high school
Next year.
next year.
Next year, okay, very good. But right now you are into basketball, eh?
Yes.
Well, you know, it was interesting because I was out and I met Mahershal out and we started talking and he said that he had some video footage of some NBA players at my dad's house in California and he showed it to me. There was a party there and he showed me it on YouTube. And then right away he was telling me about everything that he's been doing here since August, really, to help the children. And he just came back from China helping children and he was in Fox Hill doing some training with children and actually worked with Alive and gave them lots of gifts for Christmas and everything. And I told him also that my son was very into basketball and they met and he just took him under his wing and gave him some one-on-one courses with Maddox. And it has just, it's amazing because just from Mahershal's experience and knowledge and then Maddox really paying attention, this has improved his game immensely, you know. So Hirsch definitely wanted Maddox to join him on the show today.
I see, interesting. So Mahershal, tell us about your working with young people in the Bahamas.
Well, it started from, you know, China, and China was other 15 countries I played in, and China, I went to another challenge in life, and I didn't go over there with an agent. You know, I went over there on a one-way ticket, you know, and I just said, you know, I want to see how far I can go. And I said, I need some kids, you know. I went over there just straight off the mind. I got with the kids, stayed in a straight line. Then I got introduced to leagues and stuff like that, and I just put that China in the palm of my hands. And those Chinese kids, they understand the philosophy of learning. You know, they're disciplined kids. And when you teach them, they kind of get it right away. So the next thing I did was I said, you know, I'm gonna take this to another level. So I started, you know, working with all the kids and stuff like that, and I started playing. Then I said, okay, I did 2 years straight there. You know, so I built a life there, not knowing anything, not knowing Chinese, and now I know Chinese. So then I brought that discipline over to anywhere else I go in the world. So I get to the Bahamas and I say, wow, I said, if my ancestors from here, I'm gonna give something back more than just an NBA player coming over here, putting on a golf shirt saying, hey, I wanna make some money. It's not about the money. What it's about is bettering a kid's life. If you can better a kid's life, then it opens up the door for everything else. So when I caught his attention, I said, okay, I am going to teach him quickly how to do certain things, and he'll explain it in a second. However, Fox Hill, Dr. Jacente Hicks of Catherine School, really good friend of mine who opened the door for me at that school. And Chanel Ferguson is the two I've been dealing with and here since I've been here since August on vacation. So those people are awesome people, and the kids there. The reason why I pick a Catherine is because I think the school is small, it's private, they can focus. It reminds me of the Chinese a little, but they're black, so it's okay. But the thing is, they graduate at 13 years old, so the academic rate is very high, and just blessing them. Damian Blackburn with Alive, he came and helped me out, and it was awesome with those kids there, and I just was so happy to be a part of those black people, because I haven't seen black people in so long. So I wanted to come back to my race, man. I'm gonna keep it real.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. So, but it was very embracing, just seeing this island here, how they work hard, on this rock. They really work hard, and they want to go somewhere. You just need to have somebody to know. But speaking back on this young man right here. We went to the court, and I said, "Let me see what you got." So I thought he's gonna beat me one-on-one. He's a muscle memory guy. Like, he gets it already. So I let him explain some of the things I showed him, and I want him to stick with that through life, because basketball is a part of life in general.
So Maddox, what did he show you?
Well, first thing I'm going to talk about is defense. Like, I was kind of doing good in defense, but he taught me how to do it properly so I don't fall down. You gotta stay low to the ground, keep your arms wide, and watch the waist on the person you're trying to guard. And then in offense, you kind of don't want to stick with the ball. You want to move out the ball and try and get open for an easy shot. And then there is shooting. Depending on the way you shoot, you want to, it's for always. You want to follow through with your shot. You want to keep whatever hand you shoot with, the opposite hand straight. I'm left-handed, so I shoot like this. And then you want to follow through. You want to keep this arm straight. You want to start like this, and then you want to go like that. And then you also want to add a backspin with it. So you want to curve this like this.
So you find that you've been hitting the baskets good? Better than you were doing before?
Much better.
Very good. So the training has been working for you?
Yes.
Very good. Now you can show some of your friends at school how to shoot.
I'm pretty sure they would be showing me how to shoot a long time ago, but now I'm even with them.
Even with that, I see. So you have improved your game tremendously.
Yes.
But it's amazing how, just when you get somebody that's good at something and they give you a little bit of a trick, it can just changes
away.
everything right away, because that wasn't a lot of practicing, and I'm happy to hear you learned all of that.
I was
but
in shock just now. Whoa.
I could see it though, so it's important to have people, spend time with people that are better than you at something and learn these things and just keep on progressing.
Yes, Maddox, you did a very good job in explaining what you learned in the camp with Mahershal. Well, it's good to see you.
I want to speak on Peter Nygaard.
Oh yes,
and,
okay.
I really appreciate being on this show, and I think that this man is just a wonderful man at heart. I'm sure everybody worked hard, and he's a giver. He's a give back guy, and I think that that's very important in the world. It's not even about the other things in life. It's about you giving to somebody to make sure their life is okay. And I just want to applaud him for all the things he did throughout the Bahamas, throughout the world, and it means a lot to me when I hear somebody else that can just go to another level with just giving. That's really, so shout out to Mr. Peter Nygaard.
Very good, very good. Well, I'm sure you would appreciate that. This is Golden Jubilee anniversary in the fashion business, and all year long they're celebrating 50 years of Nygaard International.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Good. Thank you so very much for being here today.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Maddox.
Thank you too.
Your mom brings excellent guests on the show. So thank you, Bianca.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for watching and listening. Good evening.